Why is it that the men you don't want are ready to commit, but the ones you actually like, they are confused, inconsistent, or just not choosing you? If you ever felt that pull where you were drawn to one man while another is doing everything right, but you just can't feel it, this video is going to give you clarity because it isn't bad luck. It's a pattern, and I've seen this with hundreds, if not thousands of women I've worked with inside my programs. Smart, successful women who keep ending up in this exact dynamic without realizing what's actually causing it. Now, if you want to go deeper into this and really apply it properly, I've put together a free step-by-step training inside my House of Swans where I break this down in detail. You can follow the link in the description or my bio to access it. But for now, let's get into it. You're confusing emotional intensity with real attraction. One of the girls in my groups asked the following: why is it that the men I don't want to commit to me, but the one I actually like doesn't want me? And when I looked at her situation, it was very clear. She had two men. One was consistent, showing up, planning dates, emotionally available, everything she said she wanted. The other one, more charming, more exciting, more unpredictable. And that's the one she couldn't let go of, even though he wasn't choosing her. Here's what's really happening. You are not choosing based on alignment. You are choosing based on activation. The man you feel the strongest pull towards is often the man who is activating your nervous system, not your future. That intensity, that chemistry, that emotional high is not always love. It's often familiarity. And men who are skilled in short-term dating strategies know exactly how to create that experience. So what happens is this: the man who is actually right for you, you feel calm with him. The man who is wrong for you, you feel addicted to him. And here's the part most women miss. You're not being rejected by the man you want. You're being selected, but for short-term entertainment, not long-term commitment. Because the version of you he is experiencing is not grounded. It's activated. It's performative. It's overavailable. And that is not the version of a woman a man commits to. Got it? Good. Point number 2. You perform for the man you want and relax with the one you don't. With the man she wanted, she was more alive, more expressive, more engaging, trying to win him over without even realizing it. But with the man she didn't want, she was calmer, more composed, more selective. And because of that, he experienced her as higher value. Here's the lesson. You think you're being your best self with the man you want, but you're actually overgiving. You're trying to secure something, whereas with the man you don't want, you're not trying to secure anything. You naturally become more grounded, more self-led, more in control of your energy. And that is what creates attraction. Point number 3. The man you want often feels your attachment, not your standards. With the man she liked, she allowed more inconsistency, more flexibility, more access, because she didn't want to lose him. So when he pulled back, she leaned forward. Here's the lesson. Men don't respond to what you say you want. They respond to what you allow. And the man you want is often getting the lowest version of your standards because you're emotionally invested, while the man you don't want gets your natural boundaries because you don't need anything from him. And that's why one steps up and the other doesn't. Point number 4, you're not actually choosing, you are reacting. The shift for her happened when she stopped asking, who do I like more? And started asking, who is actually showing up for me? She neutralized her energy, stopped rewarding one and overlooking the other, and just observed. Here's the lesson. You don't really know a man in the early stages, but when you get emotionally attached too quickly, you stop observing and you start reacting. So instead of choosing, you position yourself to be experienced. And depending on how you show up, that experience determines whether you were seen as a long-term investment or short-term enjoyment. Here's the truth. The men you don't want commit because you are showing up grounded, calm, and self-led. You're not chasing, you're not performing, you're not over-investing. But the man you want, you abandon that version of yourself, and that is what changes how he experiences you. And this is where most women get stuck, because even when you understand this in the moment, when you really like him, you feel the urge to explain, chase, and secure it. So, in the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to handle that moment without over-talking, without chasing, without losing your position. And it's right over here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you in my next one. In the meantime, do take care of you. Love you lots.